like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her right. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her this guy. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in our sky. She still on the side, I ain't trying to lie. I told her to drive up and walk on her high. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And all in all, a pretty solid return. He only got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Pack the 50.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, here's Shedeur. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Crack all 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Play action, it's Sanders. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Browns march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Purdy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And his drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Throw caught by Achane. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. When you look at this Browns defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And this is one of those something's got to give games. You got the number 1 passing team in the NFL, and it's the number 1 defense against the pass.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That goes for a gain of 31. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Purdy. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down, the 3rd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Purdy from the gun. The pass caught by Olave. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Olave. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make our score of 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Sanders. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The Browns had 5 and 6 to start play. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing the best football, but they're performing here. And now you're looking at going 4 games without a win. Things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal. Panther 60.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To throw now. Here's Sanders. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. Well, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Browns first down.
Jenkins is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Trying to hammer it into Jenkins. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
And he is going to be out of bounds here, short of the line to gain, so that will be a turnover on downs.
So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't work.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. But he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They set up the screen. Achane has it. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Purdy from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Sanders. Checks it down to Judkins. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Give up the middle, Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Tucker's kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Shotgun now with Purdy. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Purdy. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Throwing here, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 73 yards. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
49ers 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy. Olave holds it in. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 2. Purdy looking to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy sets up to throw again. He'll dump this off to Achane. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, Don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the first and goal.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Purdy now to throw.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stopped him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Bravo 80, cut 19, cut 19. Street, street. Ready.
Sanders to throw.
Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Throw caught by Achane.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line.
Now Purdy.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Man, he hits him in stride.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to roll down one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
This one taken in by Olave.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Chris Olave.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Tucker now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
49ers, 19.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. On target over the middle to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Operating from the gun. Purdy. Tyreek Hill's got another one. He's got room at the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Down, here's Judkins. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, 43 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
A run, it's Judkins. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. To throw is Sanders. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Buying time to his left. Preston Smith gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Trap 50, trap 50. Trap the Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy throwing out right here, caught by Olave. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Purdy. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run. Achane. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. On second and goal. Purdy. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tyreek Hill, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are back within a score. Purdy will throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
41.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Once again, Judkins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Throwing, Sanders. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Cougar 19.
Now it's Judkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49ers 43.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 11.
60 bucks, 60 bucks.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jenkins. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Sanders. And he's got it. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Quinshon Judkins punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And he's got his big tight end here. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Throwing Jones. Flush to his right. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Olave over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that move's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Hill on the return. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. This is first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The 49ers will...
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers, or a quick slam or something like that.
And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Browns 59, 49ers 47.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Jones.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And he would get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. The dart pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here's Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Here's 1st and 10.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Here's 1st down. Jones. He'll dump this off to Achane.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that one.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
One last shot at the end zone.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they play to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained